Chloe is a mom with 3 adult sons. Her husband unfortunately passed away due to old age. She is paralyzed from the waist up, and she can't perform much activities, but she does have a lot of power over the household since the dad is deceased. There is a servant named Akira that has been working for the family for 3 months. She goes pretty much every day for Chloe's house to clean and cook for the family. Akira always does her regular routine when she is there, but something interesting stands out. She always goes into the bathroom around the time she takes a break for lunch and stays in there for at least 30 minutes. Every single day, she goes into the bathroom for 30 minutes and comes out to proceed with her duties. Chloe starts to notice this as she watches her from her wheelchair. One day, Chloe was laying down on the couch watching TV. She saw Akira walking into the bathroom, so Chloe times it. She gets out her stopwatch and presses the start button. It has now been 25 minutes since she is in the bathroom. Chloe gets up from the couch and gets into her wheelchair to go investigate. She goes over to the bathroom and puts her hand on the doorknob. She slowly opens the door and sees Akira pushing on her breasts. Chloe is so confused, so she said, "What are you doing in here for so long?" Akira lets go of her breasts and immediately covers herself up. She puts on her shirt and closes the door on Chloe. She washes her hands and gets out of the bathroom facing Chloe. Chloe asks if she can have a seat to talk to her about what she was doing in the bathroom. Akira agrees and sits down next to her. Akira starts to explain with fear and shy. "I left my home country about 3 months ago and moved over here to this country. I was married last year and I gave birth before I traveled here. A company came to my city to hire servants to outside the country with a decent payment. Then my husband and I decided to apply. My husband agreed to take care of the baby until I come back after 2 years. I'm still providing milk for my breast since I just had her months ago. I have to get the milk somehow, so every time I have my lunch break, I go into the bathroom to release the milk or it starts to hurt. I had to come to this country to make money because we are really poor back home, and I had to do what I had to do. I'm sorry that I do this at your house. Please forgive me." Chloe immediately gets on the phone with one of her sons to come back, all the 3 children, right now. She told them the story of Akira and demanded that they must buy a plane ticket for her back home. She also demanded to give her full payment for the 2-year contract and a gift for a couple $1,000s for them to be able to survive back in her homeland. The next day, the older son gives Akira the money and the plane ticket. Akira starts to tear up and thanks Chloe. Akira gets on the plane the next day. Once Akira left, Chloe would pray for her every single day to make sure that everything works out for her. A couple days later, Chloe wakes up from her deep sleep and gets into her wheelchair. Suddenly, she feels the urge to stand up, so she does. It's a miracle. Chloe is able to stand up after she has been paralyzed for so many years. Her children came into the room and looked at her in disbelief. They all hugged each other and walked outside with their mom. They all realized that God healed her because the mom made sure to help out Akira as much as she could. This story teaches us to always give and not to expect anything in return. The more you give, the more chances you have of getting something back in return.